All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Shauna, and I am a certified dream builder coach. I want to tell you today a little bit about what dream building is. I get a lot of questions from people saying, Dream Builder, what is this Dream Builder? What is this Dream Builder program that you offer? So today I want to tell you a little bit about what that Dream Builder program is and open the doors of this beautiful transformation for you. So the underlying principle of Dream Builder is that the point of power is within. And what is within us is far greater than anything in our surroundings. So when we're in harmony with our soul's purpose, and when we're in alignment with who we truly are, and when we're in alignment with what we're truly here to do and to be, then things get a lot easier. Things get a lot more joyful. Life is good. So today I want to explore with you the idea that we can build our own dreams. And to do that, we need to define what it is that we really, really want. So the majority of people spend more time planning a vacation than they do planning a life that they would love to live. So you might have had this experience before where you thought, oh, where are we going to go on vacation? And what time are we going to leave? And what are we going to bring with us? Where are we going to stay? What are we going to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So we all have that experience of planning a vacation. But think about that. How much time do we invest in asking the question, what would I really love my life to look like? And how can I plan my life? So the thing here is that people tend to think about what's possible based on the life that they have right now in their current circumstances. And therefore, they don't really see a different possible future. So with the Dream Builder program, we're learning how to change our thinking so that we're able to explore these new possibilities. And you'll be able to set your sights on discovering what you really want and what you really, really love in life. So let's dive into this a little bit more. The primary principle of dream building, which is this: the point of power is within. And what is within us is far greater than anything in our surroundings. So what does that mean? So it means that the point of power in our lives is not in the circumstances. It's not in the conditions, right? And we see conditions all around us, but that's not where the point of power is. So it's not in your boss. It's not in your bank account. It's not in how the economy is doing. Each one of us has a true point of power within us. So one of the major things that we study in dream building is that thoughts become things, and everything is created twice. So with this idea that thoughts truly become things, then we come to understand that the thoughts we think will absolutely be reflected in the experience of our lives. So we also learned that everything is energy. So everything has a frequency, and therefore everything is vibrating at different rates. So we're actually shaping our reality by these thoughts that we're holding and energizing over time. So there's this exquisite balance and perfection, a mathematical precision in which everything is expressed. Everything has this divine order. So that intelligence is everywhere present, and it's at work right now within us. Everything that we're thinking right now, that order is working. So another way of thinking of this is that we truly live in an inside-out universe, and the creative point of power is within us. So that point of power, truly tapping into that power and discovering its potential to bring happiness into our lives, to be the point from which we create a life that we absolutely love. So That's what the Dream Builder program is really based on, is to learn to think, to learn how to think from that point of power within, as opposed to practicing common hour thinking, which is to think from powers outside of us. So if we want to live a life that we truly love, we're learning how to think from that point of power within. So remember that we live in this spiral universe. Our very DNA is spiral. So life everywhere is seeking this freer, fuller expression of itself. So therefore, it's really important to know that each of us has this capacity to create a life that we absolutely love. So let's take a moment and consider, what would you really love to be? What would you really love to do? What would you love to give? What would you love to create? What would you love to have in all areas of your life? Think about that. What would you absolutely love? And if you'd love to share in the comments below, go ahead and share what you would absolutely love in your life. So the next question is, are you willing? Now, there's something that we call transformational willingness. This means the person themselves, or the point of power within that person, is willing. You're willing to allow that point of power within you to transform, to grow, to be more free, to expand. So the question now is, are you willing? Are you willing to take the next stage, to move to the next stage or the next phase in your own becoming? Are you willing to play full out for your dream? So this is the point at which, in your circumstances right now, if you're feeling like, yes, I would love to change. I know that change is coming, and I'm so willing to take that next step. That's transformational willingness. So the next thing that we do after, that willingness to say, yeah, you know what? I want something new. I want something different. I am so ready for change. Once we're there, we're moving into working with our vision statement. So this is the first step to designing your dream. So we're focusing on discovering and defining and actually writing out your dream. So let's take a look at some of the steps involved in writing a vision statement. So first of all, I want to say that a vision statement is an energetic blueprint. It's an energetic blueprint for your dream. So first, I'd like you to imagine that it's 3 years from now and it's all worked out and you're living a life of your dreams. Now, one of the reasons that we use a date 3 years from now is because our subconscious mind doesn't really know what's possible in 3 years, right? If we used 1 year from now, then our subconscious mind might object to that dream and say, well, really? That's not possible, or I don't think you're going to be able to do that in a year. So instead of using 1 year, we use 3 years because it kind of suspends that disbelief or any doubt in the subconscious mind. So the next elements are the 4 domains and what you would love. So imagine it's 3 years from now, and I'd like you to ask yourself, what would I love in these 4 areas of your life? So the first one is your health and well-being. Health and well-being. The second one is your love and relationships. The third one is vocation. And the fourth one is time, money, freedom. So health and well-being, love and relationships, vocation or creative expression, career, and time, money, freedom. Those are the 4 domains. So imagine that it's all worked out for you and you absolutely love your life. So the next element after we've thought about that is your imagination. So during the visioning process, allow your imagination to totally run free and imagine what you would truly love in those 4 areas, and imagine it in as vivid detail as possible. So the next element is the concept of vision-driven versus condition-driven. So notice that there might be a tendency to kind of dream according to what feels possible, right? On the current circumstances and conditions. And if that's the case, I invite you to lean further into what you'd really love. If money or age or gender or education or any other kind of current circumstances, if they were not even existing, not even a factor, then what would you actually absolutely love? And this helps us to move from condition-driven to vision-driven thinking. So the next element is longing and discontent. So we want to use the energies of longing and discontent. So what I mean is, if you're having a hard time identifying what you would love, then take a look at your longing and discontent in each of those 4 domains. And this is going to help you to identify more of what you would love. So let's say, for example, you're looking at your health and wellness, and you don't really know what you would absolutely love, but you know that you're not content about something. Maybe it's your eating habits or your sleeping habits, or when you look in the mirror, you don't feel happy. There's some discontent there. Or if there's longing, longing means something that you haven't yet created that you would absolutely love. So look at those longings and discontents, because they will help you to discover what it is that you would really love. So next in this process is to write down the vision statement. And I'm going to share with you some key components to use when writing out your vision statement. So first, we want to start with gratitude, right? We want to start with the opening phrase, I am so happy and grateful now that. And think for a moment, if this life is happening, how grateful you are for living this life that you absolutely love. And then write the vision statement in the present tense. And that way, when you read the vision statement back to yourself, it's as if you're living that life right now. And as we come from the energy of the dream, we're coming from the energy of the dream as if we're in the present, it's then reflected back to us in the patterns of our life. So next, we're going to use positive words. So remember, words are a vibration of energy. So we use these words that are positive. For instance, instead of saying pain-free or debt-free, we're going to use words such as, I feel vibrant and healthy in my body, or I have 0 credit balances, right? And then we're also going to include a feeling tone. So we want to include emotions, which really support the vision statement. And when you read it, you want to have this yes factor, right? When you read your vision statement, you want to have an amazing, like, yes, I would absolutely love this. I love my life. So we want to include that feeling tone as we write the vision statement. So the next component is that we're specific. We need to be really, really specific about what we want, right? We're creating this blueprint. So we want to paint the picture with your words so that you can really, really see it, that you can absolutely see it. So think of the differences between these 2 statements. I travel often. Or, I'm in Paris enjoying a delicious croissant while walking the Eiffel Tower. Right? So another example of this statement is, I'm cashing a check for a lot of money, versus the statement, I'm cashing a check for $100,000. So we want to give the universe clear direction and specificity, right? That specificity is a key component when we're writing our vision statements. Because when we get definite with the universe gets definite with us. And lastly, we want to close our vision statement with this statement: this or something even greater still. Knowing that this statement that we've written indicates that we're holding our dream with an open hand. This or something even greater still. So we're holding that dream with an open hand. And this allows for the universe, infinite intelligence, to really work in ways that we haven't even considered up until now. So I hope you loved all these tips on dream building and on how to write a vision statement. And if you have any questions or comments, I would absolutely love to hear from you. You can write it down in the comments below. And please click to subscribe and like this video if you loved it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.